Sanibonani, hello. Sanibonani, hello. I'm so excited. I missed you. You guys can tell from afar. You guys can tell from afar. Look at this. And I don't even smile on a regular basis because, like, what? I've been putting on my favorite outfit. It's summer. It is hot. It's spring. Spring is the beginning of life. A lot of animals give birth during spring. If you haven't noticed, in there'll be a lot of chickens that are born. Nazi, because Makaya don't come. For me, permanent was a class and I'm busy. I'm more concerned. I'm wish I said, Marshall and Movie as I'm born. Anyway, shout out to my more people, shout out to my some people, shout out to my ladies with people, shout out to our person and beats, coffee, Lubala, A120. I need the thing. For my ladies with people, that. So for those of you who don't know, Norrmcast has been around since 2021, for those of you who are new here, but it was just a podcast on Spotify, so you can really see me. I stopped recording for a while for personal reasons. Actually, let me stop lying to y'all. I stopped recording just because not put out juicy, or I ran out of the juices, I ran out of this, like, the excitement for it, you know. And other than that, I was preoccupied with other things. As I was having, like, I want you to see my mic. That's much better. By the way, Naomi ate with this hair. And should I do like an intro thing? This is like, we're trying it out together. This is like a trial and error for all of us. And I was doing it on Spotify, so some things in my not the guy. So when I was doing it on Spotify, I had like an intro. I had a thing. It went like, Sanibonani, hello. I have to start with Sanibonani because I'm Zulu. So again, was really calling landing, yes. I had a thing where like, Sanibonani, hello. This is the Zulu Sponono because I mean, Zulu Sponono, I got that name. Where did I get that name from? I got that name from Twitter. Someone on Twitter gave me that name. They called me Zulu Spotter, and then I just ran with it. The Norm got the Norm. My real name is Norrmcast. I got the Norm in high school. The name the Norm for my friend was a remix of Norm. I went to Crystal High School, by the way. Shout out to KHS. Yeah, I was in boarding school. So in the boarding house, there's two of us in a room. I had a roommate. Her name was Amy. Shout out to Amy. So Amy couldn't pronounce my name, and I was proud of my name. Like, I've always been proud of my name. So she couldn't pronounce my name. And I used to get irritated. Like, they would say my name is Nomfundo. And I used to be like, it's Nomfundo. Let's get it correct. And I would correct them all the time. But she was such a lovely girl. She came up to me in our room this one time. And she was like, hey, Nomfundo, can I please call you Nomi? Because I really can't pronounce your name. And I know you like hold such value. Like, she really, really was like, I know you hold such value. Because I really, really hold value to my name. Like, I am my name. That name was given to me by my grandma. In my culture, I'm like, I embody my name. I studied economics. I'm busy getting my honors. So I'm probably gonna have a master's up in here. I'm thinking of doing most. I'm thinking, why not be my full name? Why being a Pelika? You know, because why would she name if I'm being a phone or something like that? You know. But anyway, since she came up to me and she was like, can she call me Numi? And I was like, only you, Amy. The only two other little friends come here and calling me Numi. They didn't ask for permission. Like, I was that girl. Like, I was like, you know. So then she started calling me Numi. And then all the other girls in my boarding house were like, what is she calling me Numi? You know. And then I was like, yeah, because she can't pronounce my name Nomi. And then everybody just started calling me Nomi. Like, everybody in my grade started calling me Nomi. That's how I got the name Nomi. And then while in high school, I kind of became rebellious because I got bullied when I got there. If I can say that, I was bullied for my Zuluness. Because remember, I come from KZN. This is like back then. I come from KZN. Now, if you know KZN, it's literally only Zulu. That is okay. And English, of course. But even the people that are non-Zulu speaking, the English speakers and the Afrikaans speakers speak Zulu. So my Zulu head, I go there thinking, yeah, everybody's gonna speak Zulu because my dad has been living in this city for so many years and he still speaks Zulu. But yeah, but I was not surprised. And I'm grateful for that experience because it taught me Zona. So and also just watching online, like sometimes and like, you know, it sucks because Na next akgone go ba ruta go ba thuta next akgone go ba thuta Zulu because I was the only Zulu speaking person. So and anyways, they didn't teach me. I picked it up by myself, and then I had to work on my accent because I really wanted to sound like Bonang. So shout out to Queen Betty. And then there's something about the Betty culture. I love the Betty culture, but I love the Betty songs. Kiratali combo, Kirata Bakari. Bakari reminds me of Grom, but not the sound, but just the way it makes the people feel. Like I feel like Bakari is the Grom of petrol of let me say the of petrol. Ngati Pretoria kari of petrol. I love Shande I love Shandisha. And I've got a history of I checked a lot of Betty men. I don't know why. Maybe because I like the culture. And maybe that's why I like Betty. Maybe I always tell my friends, I feel like it's sexually transmitted. Is that a gross thing to say? My love for Betty is definitely sexually transmitted. Like I got it from my love that I had. But I don't want this podcast to be anything centered around men. That's probably the last time you're going to hear me speak on men. I'm kidding. It's probably the last, not the last time. Obviously, and I was raised by one, so. But I've decentered my life around men. Just the only thing that I have to break down to, because really after I was with him, my baby kind of just went skyrocketed. Like it got really good. Like I can communicate really well. Like I can communicate really well and I can hear it really well. It's just that I can't speak fast enough with the people because I feel like Babwa, they speak very fast and my Zulu brain still has to shanganis the words, I put the words together. But I love that for me, and I love that I'm phoning pinning. Is it my Zulu? They want to learn other languages, is it? Because Naki Smasugilan, ne? Guys. that's the Zulu me. And then the norm was given to me by my friend Lena. Shout out to Lena. Like after I got bullied in high school, I realized that, you know what, girl, you need to change. Something gotta give. Like you gotta start. The Zulu in me woke up because I was like, Ibo, I ain't papeling and you know, it clicked like this, like before the end of grade 8. And I remember I had this moment where someone hit me with a can of, is it Fanta orange or something on my head, but it was empty and they just hit me with it. I was walking like from the tuck shop and then they just hit me and I was just like who the F did that? I literally called out like in front of the whole group of people. I was fed up. Like I was like, I was like, who hit me with that can? I was carrying this big school that I took it off, and mind you, I'm very short. So you understand? Now in grade 8, I was like a beginner. I was size 2 in grade 8, mind you. And I looked around and I see like a group of boys just laughing by the stuff that was going on. And I was like, y'all think it's funny? You guys think it's funny? And I was putting like, you guys think it's funny? Whoever did that is a bitch. It's a bitch, it's an asshole. Those were the exact words I said. Till this day, my friend will remind me, they'll be like, you were like, whoever did that is a bitch. It's a bitch, it's an asshole. Because I was so fed up because I was like, come on, can I get a break? Like, why would you want to hit me with a can on my head for no apparent reason? And then like, from that day, I got home. I remember I told my dad, I'm like, oh, let's go to Lisbon. Because I've never been like a shy. I was a shy kid in primary, but like I've never been like a quiet kid. Like I've always known to stand up for myself. Because even in primary, when I got there, I was bullied first. Like when I got there, I was called new girl. The only reason why we went to boarding school was because my grandma passed away. So we didn't have anyone to look after us. Mind you, I'm a product of teenage pregnancy, so you get the dynamics. We gotta go into that some other time. I was called new girl because everything was new. Like the fact, yes, everything is new because I've never lived in a boarding house. So my dad had to buy like new clothes, new bedding, new socks. So I was ripping like receipts from like my new jeans. And because my dad just started working at a really, really good job. Like my dad, like he really pushed for us so that his kids have like a great life. So only had new clothes. But now when I look back and I'm thinking kids are just hating because I'm new and I didn't have anything old. I got new underwear. Like my whole closet was full of new clothes, and then they were calling me new girl. Like I've been looking snatch. So Jay, I think I'll go the way here. But anyways, my dad was like, "Kuba kombiswa na tumazana mkusuba like bits like fully toughies." Been for pagani and it's grade 8. When we went to go buy new shoes, I'm like, "Well, I'm toughies, man. I wanna wear like boy shoes." I was like, cool, babes. Like what? Like I went and did my hair. When I came back, I was reborn, guys. I even got a new bag. I got a Nike bag because I just had a normal boomerang bag or something. Those big ones. I was like, rebrand. I need a Nike bag. I need a cute pink Nike bag. And then new lunchbox. And my dad was like, babes, man, figure guys, Benki, transform me. Like, who this? You know? And I was just like, yeah, somebody must come and say something. Like, I came back with like, was on foot, Bentin, is on, Bentin, like, and I looked cute as F. I'm having a crash. So I started just becoming that girl. Like I was out there. When I got to grade 9, it was really like well spoken, outspoken. So I was well balanced. I was still getting 80s. I was still like doing more kicking ass. I always did homework in my bedroom, in hostel, always. So you could only do homework in your bedroom if you get over a certain percentage. And I was that girl. I made friends outside of my boarding house. And then I remember this one time my teacher, because like now I was kind of like well known. I walked into a classroom and my friend was in that class, so she was just like, no, like she was just saying no. I think my teacher sent me to go get something from the teacher, and the whole class was just like no, and I was like, big, it's norm now. This is the norm. This is norm. And the way they said it, I was like, it's norm. It's not norm. It's norm. And then I was like, that's my name. So when social media started, I needed a handle. So then everyone just started calling me Norm, like it was Norm or whatever. And then doing my Instagram handle, Norm was taken. And then the Norm was taken. So I was like, ah. Then when I added double R, it wasn't taken. So it was the Norm with double R. And that's how we got to Norm. And that's how we got to Norrmcast. So Norrmcast started as podcast in 2021. It was a hobby of mine. I used to work at the bank. And one of my clients was like, you speak so well, you should be on radio. You sound so well. And guys, I don't know why, but back in the day, my voice is more girly now. I don't know how it's only changed. But no, my voice is more girly now. Something changed. Like if you listen to my old podcast, oh, I know what changed. My voice was very hoarse. Like it was very hoarse. So I used to smoke a lot of hubby and vape. So that would F up my king. I haven't vaped in like almost 2 years. I stopped vape like 2 years ago because I got really sick. We'll get into that. The story for another day. I got really sick from vaping. When I stopped vaping and hubbly, like I realized I started to sound like a woman. Like I sound like a girly. And I used to thinking in this hosha naturally. I was addicted to hubbly. Then I would take a break from work because I didn't live far from my work, and I would go up during lunch. Go up. Understand when anyone out. Even when I hike, I used to run out of breath hiking. Now when I hike, it's like, yeah. I started the Norm Drive, and I did like maybe 10 episodes under the Norm Drive. So it was like just a podcast, and I wanted to tell people like about my transition from coming from living in the city to Makaya. I wanted to push up Makaya living. I'm still gonna do that because essentially my goal is to go back to Makaya. Now that I've lived in the city, now that I'm older and I've experienced it, I think that I feel like I will probably go back to Makaya and retire there and live there, if not out the country. One of my friends was like, someone who I think is very creative, like I love her creative style and her mind, and like just how she things. Like she was like, let's change the look and feel of Norm Drive. Let's change the look. And she designed my Norrmcast. She designed my whole thing. She did my shoots. We did the shoot in my room. We removed everything on the wall. There's a wall here, and my walls are not this color. They were still like cream white. When I came, they changed them to like greenish. So we did that on my wall. I had short hair. We took pictures with her iPhone. She edited the whole thing for me, and then she created the whole logo for me, and I loved it. Let's get into this topic since we're doing topics and stuff. But there's a video. I was just gonna explain that so that we can all move on gracefully and all move on in peace. I realized because I can't wait to die. Ngingaphinde ngibuye la. Angiphinde ngibuye la. Angifuna ukubuya ezitshe ezinyoni ezihlahla. Ngiyabonga. Ngiyangibona ukuthi kodwa asebenza ingqondo ikhona. Ukuthi nje sometimes like the Norm really does take over. Like she's like my alter ego. The Norm is my alter ego. But no, I'm not suicidal. I was just going through a thing. Like that day was hectic for me, and it was a couple of days before. You know, okay, Elizabeth PMS I had like a lot. Oh, have you seen what is happening around the world? I think also for me, I need to stop looking at the media that is happening around the world. Is
area is scary. Did you guys see what is happening in America? What is happening in Gaza? Yo, guys, inhliziyo yami, I don't know if I'm just an empath mangibona izinto ezenzakalayo la emhlabeni, and then I'm just like, what's the point of being here? Khona iy'ngane ey'banjwe omalume obabazo khona ukelo owaye kwi-date. Next thing, that was the last time the people see, you know, all those things. Yo, guys, what is happening in Congo? Like, how are you happy with being here? Some of these things really got to me, and they really affected me. And then I was just like, you know what, like, I just want to be out, like, cut the show, like, I just want to leave. Plus the things that were happening to me personally. So it was combination of all those things that made me make that video. And I'm not taking anything back. Now, man, I still feel like one thing about me, I'm not scared of death. Because at the end of the day, we're all gonna die. Someone was like, be careful what you wish for on the comments. And I was just like, I didn't even wish, guys. I didn't wish it. I can't wait to die. How's good ngathi ngithi usuku lami ngathi sheshe fika futhi ngangikhulumela ismina my day. So Lord, be careful what you wish for. I didn't wish for it. I know it's coming because it's going to happen regardless. And what's even messed up is that wena ungitshela ngokhefela what you wish for, masikhuluma ngokufa like it's not gonna happen to you. Uzofa and worse when uzofa ungawishanga. Like, you're gonna die now. On the other hand, I'm ready for it. Like, should it come, should it not come, like, angiksabi. In fact, I look forward to it. Is that maybe something crazy? Maybe. For people that are not a norm. See what I did there? Yes, to people who are not norm, to people who are not me, it's probably not something that is normal or normalized. Let's normalize not being scared of death. Let's normalize knowing the truth. Let's normalize understanding ukuthi la emhlabeni kuzophela. Sizele ukuzofa. Unfortunately, guys. Iqiniso nje lihle. Mhlawumbe ngisafuna ukuphila ngoba manje ngimuhle. Nanokuthi ke manje ngifa mina, guys, ngifuna ukufa kuhle. So regardless. Maseboxini nje kuyosho ukuthi yes, salala isiponono. And yes, and be your own kind. Be your own kind of beautiful. Ubuhle bakho kubo bakho, embrace it. The way ohleka ngakhona, the way ohamba ngakhona, the way onge ngakhona, the way okhandwe ngakhona. Embrace it. Put this on my wall like 3 years ago, and it is my life mantra. Like, I live by this. I bet you today you will never ever in your life. There you go. I am the only person like this because I am my own kind of beautiful, and I embraced it, and I've learned to love every single part of me. And the parts about you that you don't like, sweeties, we live in 2025. You can change it. But the sibazi looked like a birthmark. But what did it do to me? It made me feel uncomfortable. My shorts being on my fag. Like, I would never wear shorts because everyone would ask me, what happened? And I lied. I'm like, it's a birthmark, but actually ngash. And I hated the scar. Like, I hated the having to explain, which is fine. And then last year I got bitten by a spider. La sasithi ithumbu kanti ngangiyisicapcap, so ngaye esibhedlela bangiklina bangivula umgodi because kwakumele bengikoporote bengisike ngoba manje on top of lesi asibazi lesi engase sengisileni lokusibracer as a birthmark, senginomgodi, senginembobo. And uyazi makufanele imbobo kuba naleshu baba, kuba neqhafuza leli lingapheli, kube ngazathi wadutshulwa. Wangibona umuntu edubulisa siba sakhona siba brown, siba ngabona ukuthi man, leya self esteem problem ebese ngiba nayo again nayo ngathi siya ngayenzani. On my birthday this year, ngahamba ngayodweba, ngacela ugayi ngathi ngicela ngithi cover up ngoba manje ngifuna ukubuyela back to, you understand? So lento ebengayithanda, I dealt with it because I can. Ngayivala ngakhanda ribbon. All my tattoos are bows. Most of my tattoos are bows. I have a bow on my hand because I want to small haula isandla siyisipho. To meet me is a gift. To know me is a gift. You understand? Even my middle finger, manje thuka. Isipho siphuma kimi leso ngithuka. Yeah, guys. But no. I just love bows. I was thinking of getting one here, like just a bow here. But I don't know. I like my upper parts clean. I always said my tattoos are gonna be from here down. I like buang brown or caramel yang okokucabanga nje sengiyidwebela. So no. And then lesandla lesi isinamathathu. It's this hand, my left hand is a memorial service, I like to call it. Did I say service? It's a memorial hand. It's a memorial hand where I basically, it's people that were close to me, but nakona it's not everyone because I started this recently. So it's my cousin and my uncle that passed away. So people that are close to me, so this hand will go like, nakhona I'm hoping izogcina la because by that time nani niyazi ukufa ngijahile. I'm sure by the time ifika la ngizobe sengifika yabo. Okay, but anyways, ngiyabonga guys, ngiyabonga for your interaction. Let's interact nakule video cha ngizomcela mfana ngizoncenga bafethu ngizoncenga ngizonikoporuta. Is interacting on my videos. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. I'm excited. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.